Hi, my name is Chris Sawin. I'm the Executive Director of Dare County Arts Council. Welcome to Music Unites Us. This is a fundraising concert for the North Carolina Veterans Songwriting Workshop. We are very proud of our Veterans Arts program here at Dare County Arts Council. We started in 2013 as a means of helping veterans, active duty military, and their families express their experience. A recent article I saw in 2018 from Forbes magazine said that the United States has sent 2.7 million service members to 5.4 million deployments since 2001. And for a lot of these returning veterans and active duty military, the arts are an excellent means of self-expression and a remedy for some of the challenges that they face, from PTSD to depression and moral injury. We're delighted to have you join us tonight. I am actually at the Roanoke Island Festival Park. This was the site of our first veterans concert back in 2013. And I'm especially thankful to the North Carolina Department of Natural and Cultural Resources and the North Carolina Arts Council for helping North Carolina be a real leader in veterans arts programming. The number of different programs in North Carolina is staggering, but I did want to take a second or two to let you know about some of the programs that I know about. And I can't remember them all, so I'm reading from a list. But recent grant recipients and programs that have cropped up throughout the state of North Carolina include the USO of North Carolina, who's a partner with us on this broadcast tonight. Brothers Like These, a literary spoken word piece that is led by Dr. Bruce Kelly and Professor Joseph Bethanti out of the Asheville VA Hospital. The North Carolina Vietnam Veterans Writing Alliance, also in Western North Carolina. Commotion, which is a dance and creative movement program in Raleigh. North Carolina Master Chorale. Black Box Theater. Durham Arts Council. Arts Plus in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Cape Fear Regional Theater in Fayetteville. The Joel Fund in Wake Forest. Craven Arts Council. The North Carolina State Veterans Home, which is in Kinston, Fayetteville, and Salisbury, the Asheville Area Arts Council, and the North Carolina Glass Center, both in Asheville, and the Town of Wake Forest Renaissance Center for the Arts. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Kudos to everyone in North Carolina who's working on projects that benefit our veterans. I really hope you enjoy the show. Thanks for being here.
Hey folks, Johnny Waters here. Uncle Joe Land's memorial here. He served in Nam with the 1st Cav, as you can probably tell from his memorabilia here. This is his shrine, combat infantryman, 60 gunner. Served in Nam. It's been great having a family member that I can relate to and swap stories with, and just know that he understands things that only folks that go to war can really understand. Pictures from when I was in. Some kids over in Iraq that I saw while I was out on a mission. We always tried to hook them up with food and water when we could. This is me right out of infantry school and basic training. This is right after a sandstorm in Iraq. I thought this was a really pretty sunset. So as you can tell, these picture qualities are not too good. This is before cell phones. This is just disposable camera film here. This is St. Michael. We got extended past our year deployment, had to stay 18 months, and this is where we spent our last little bit of time. Here's a picture of the guy on the right there facing us with sunglasses on. That's Manuel Joaquin Holguin, and he was killed in action, unfortunately. He was my first battle buddy when I arrived in Iraq, so definitely very, very bummed about that. But yeah, these are just some pictures of my time over in the desert. Here's a few things from Iraq. Some Iraqi money I got while I was stationed there. Deployed, rather. A dog tag. Glad this guy didn't have to get used. Commander's coin I received for helping save a bunch of guys that were hit in a mortar attack that we had to evacuate out on medevacs and Blackhawks. Little scorpion. Definitely reminds me of the desert. I had a pet scorpion while I was in Iraq. It took me a while of deliberating before I could make my mind up on what I wanted to play for you guys. I had picked one out, and it was a great war song. It was a cover song. Had lots of great imagery and evoked, some really accurate emotions, especially to the Vietnam War. But I changed my mind last minute because I remember when I first started writing songs, a decade and a half ago, it was really hard for me to write something positive and upbeat. And after fleshing out and therapying all of those negative emotions, angry and sad emotions that I developed from war and my experiences in the military, I was finally able to write something positive and upbeat. And so I wanted to share something of that vein with you. It's kind of a victory and a win in itself that I'm able to write positive and happy songs now. I've gotten all that other stuff out. So this is one I wrote called Finding the Balance. And I'm trying to find the balance, yeah. For my lady, gotta go and spend a little time. For the people, gotta go and make another dime. In this rap race, gotta slow things down. And realize life's more than jewels of a crown. And I'm finding the balance between what's wrong and what's right. Finding the balance between the daytime and the night, yeah. Finding the balance before my story ends. Finding the balance in my soul is where it begins. I'm trying to find the balance, yeah. So far as the distance between rich and poor, bankers cheat the zeros like a football score. For so many that could be food or medicine, but they say in this game not everyone can win. And I'm finding the balance between what's wrong and what's right, yeah. Finding the balance between the daytime and the night, yeah. Finding the balance before my story ends. Finding the balance, my soul is where it begins. I'm trying to find black and white will surely fade away. Happiness is found in shades of gray. And I'm finding the balance between what's wrong and what's right. Finding the balance between the daytime and the night, yeah. Finding the balance before my story ends. Finding the balance, my soul is where it begins. I'm trying to find the balance. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
Welcome to Music Unites Us, a live stream benefit concert supporting a new songwriting workshop for veterans, active duty military, and their families. I'm Sandra Davidson, here on behalf of the North Carolina Arts Council. We are proud supporters of the very workshop that this evening is dedicated to. And we want to thank the amazing artists who have donated their time and their artistry to raise awareness about this important arts program. We also want to thank our partners in the East who are truly dedicated to making sure the military community in our state has access to high-quality arts experiences. If you're watching this, I don't doubt that you know just how vital the arts are. Making sure the military community in our state has access to them has been a top priority of ours in recent years. We are so grateful for partners like the Dare County Arts Council who have built relationships with the USO of North Carolina and other arts nonprofits across the state who also see value in delivering arts experiences, arts therapies, and arts education to the military community. National data has shown just how vital this is for those citizens. Donations for tonight's event ensure that participants can be a part of the songwriting workshop for free. And we thank the Dare County Arts Councils for making this a priority of the program. We thank you for viewing and contributing too. If you like what you're seeing tonight, please also consider sharing this live stream on your social media feed too. Let's get the word out. So, without further ado, I am going to turn this over now to Jonathan Bird, a talented musician from Carborough, North Carolina, who's going to perform I Hear the Train. Enjoy.
I hear the train, I can go anywhere. And I ride my dreams out there. And it's almost the same. But sometimes the rain, it keep me awake all night. But I can sleep all right when I hear the train. Day in, day out, I hang the washout to dry, knowing someday I'll bid this old place goodbye. I hear the train, I know I'll be free someday. I'll climb up and ride away with only my name. Sometimes the rain will keep me awake all night, but I can sleep all right when I hear the train. Ah-ooh, ah-ooh.
Hi, I'm Kirk Lawrence with Morgan Creek Bluegrass. We're a traditional bluegrass band out of Chapel Hill, and we're dedicated to the preservation of the genre in the style of Bill Monroe, the Stanley Brothers, Flatt and Scruggs, Jimmy Martin, up to the Country Gentlemen. We hope that you enjoy this original number that we've put together because we think that it's pretty relevant for the times that we're living in right now. It's called Every Storm Runs Out of Rain.
Every storm runs out of rain. Good Lord guides us through the pain. When we think that we can't cope, Jesus' love gives us the hope. Every storm runs out
Hi, my name is Sophie Castellanos and I am a local artist here in Dare County. I am also a member of the Dare County Arts Council. I would love to take a moment to thank our veterans and our service members and their families for their time and service to our country. I would also love to thank everyone for donating their time to this beautiful project. And from my kitchen table to theirs, I am introducing this beautiful song from Mark and Amy Bumgarner called Rise and Shine.
Hello, we're Mark and Amy Bumgarner, and we're coming to you from just north of Asheville here in the beautiful mountains of western North Carolina. We want to thank Chris and all the folks at the Dare County Arts Council for asking us to participate in the promotion of their second annual North Carolina Veterans Songwriters Workshop. We hope you enjoy this kitchen table version of a song that Amy and I wrote called Rise and Shine.
In every life, there's heartache and pain. Some live with sorrow, some live with shame, regret and worry forever can last. So lay down your burdens, put them in the past. Rise and shine. A new day is dawning. The voice that you hear is your soul a calling. Don't wait till tomorrow. Lord knows it's time to rise and shine. When night falls around you, the dark closes in, you can't find an answer, you can't see the end. Just look to the east. The light's breaking through. The morning has broken. All things are made new. Rise and shine. A new day is dawning. The voice that you hear is your soul a calling. Don't wait till tomorrow. Lord knows it's time to rise and shine. A new day is dawning. The voice that you hear is your soul calling. Don't wait till tomorrow. Lord knows it's time to rise and shine.
Hello there. My name is James Ayers, Town Manager here in Manteo, North Carolina. The Town of Manteo is proud to support community programs just like this one. And as a veteran, I was thrilled to hear about the support being given to veterans, active duty military, and their families. You know, music can soothe the soul, heal the heart, and just make us happy. I am pleased to report that the next artist on our list can do all three. So please give a warm welcome to Manteo's own Bill Ray.
My daddy used to say that a good day starts with the fuzzy side up and the forked side down. Well, I think everybody needs a little something to listen to give them reason to be hopeful. I wrote this song about a month ago, and I hope it does it for you. Well, I've been down when I couldn't get up. Seems I'm always drinking from a half-empty cup. I spend most of my life just a wishing and a fishing for the things I'd never have. Every road I travel is made out of dirt. Every day I wake up to a brand new hurt. Every minute on the rock is like a merry-go-round. I get to riding high just to hit the ground. But I've been given a brand new life by the grace of God and His sacrifice. Oh, the debts of my sins have all been paid. I won't be troubled, won't be afraid. Blood on the cross that set me free when Jesus died just for me. So I thank the Lord when the morning rolls around, and I greet the day fuzzy side up and the forked side down. Seems sunny days wouldn't come too soon. Spent all my time barking at the moon. It was always too hot, a little too cold. I was always too young till I got old. It seemed Christmas time would never get here. Now I look back and wonder what happened to the year. I'm getting a little fat, got pounds to lose. Walk these holes in my new shoes. But I've been given a brand new life by the grace of God and His sacrifice. Oh, the debts of my sins have all been paid. I won't be troubled, won't be afraid. Blood on the cross set me free when Jesus died just for me. So I thank the Lord when the morning rolls around, and I greet the day fuzzy side up and the forked side down. You can squander your time in a grumpy haze, go crawling through life for the rest of your days with a chip on your shoulder, your head hung down, hoping for scraps left on the ground. But the promise wasn't made that life would be easy. Sometimes fried chicken just comes out greasy. Beans on the pot, they stick to the bottom. Just remember, be thankful that you got them. 'Cause we've been given a brand new life by the grace of God and His sacrifice. Oh, the debts of our sins have all been paid. Don't be troubled, don't be afraid. Blood on the cross, well, it set us all free when Jesus died for you and me. So thank the Lord when the morning rolls round, and greet the day fuzzy side up and the forked side down. Won't you greet the day fuzzy side up with the forked side down? Y'all have a good day.
Hi, I'm Kim Sawyer, Director at Roanoke Island Festival Park in Manteo, North Carolina. We're so excited about the upcoming Veterans Program and are very proud that the location of the first program on November 15th in 2013 was right here at Roanoke Island Festival Park. Our love and congratulations to the Dare County Arts Council, staff and volunteers, and particularly Chris, and certainly to all of our veterans throughout the United States, particularly in North Carolina, for your service and all of your talent. Up next is Ruth Wyan singing There Is No Turning Around.
Hi, my name is Ruth Wyan and the Tribe of One, and I am honored to be a part of this video for the Dare County Arts Council's Veterans Songwriting Workshop coming up in a few weeks in July. And I wish you a lot of creativity and very productive sessions. I'm going to do a song that I wrote about living in a beach town, and I actually wrote the song in New Zealand, but it applies to any beach town anywhere in the world. So again, good luck with your sessions, and I can't wait to hear your songs. There is no turning around. My head's in the clouds and my toes are in the sand. I came to this beach town without money or a plan. Serve drinks at the tiki bar to surfers and parrot heads. Steady loop on the jukebox, Buffett and Grateful Dead. You just need a six-pack and a surf rack. You got it made. There's no passing through. Everyone tends to stay. You find a way to make it work in this old beach town. Once that salt is in your lungs, there is no turning around. Bluegrass pickers playing a tune out in the parking lot. Jeep with no doors or roof, blasting hip-hop. Vagabonds and millionaires riding the same wave. An offshore breeze for that perfect curling. You could ride for days. You just need that sun shining in your face. There's no passing through. Everyone tends to stay. You find a way to make it work in this old beach town. Once that salt is in your lungs, there is no turning around. You just need that sun shining in your face. There's no passing through. Everyone finds a place. You find a way to make it work in this old beach town. Once that salt is in your lungs, there is no turning around. Once that salt is in your lungs, there is no turning around.
Hi, I'm Monica Thibodeau, Managing Owner of Carolina Designs Realty, Mayor Pro Tem of Duck, and an enthusiastic supporter of the Dare County Arts Council. I'm very happy to be part of this project. Those who have served our country deserve our thanks. Donations from this concert make Songwriting Workshop completely free for all participants, a meaningful way to honor our veterans. Especially during these recent times, music has a way of bringing us together. Music unites us. We're hearing from some great local favorites in this concert. I have the pleasure of introducing this next song coming to us all the way from Colorado. One of the workshop instructors, his music touches the soul. It's great that he can share his talents with so many. Please enjoy In His Dreams by Tony Rosario.
Hey everybody, my name's Tony Rosario, and I'm proud to say that I've been invited to be one of the facilitators for the Outer Banks Veterans Songwriting Workshop put on by the Dare County Arts and Humanities Council. My friend Ron Capps invited me to be a part of this, and I'm very proud to accept and to do this. They asked if we would do a song for a presentation about this thing, and so here's a little song that I wrote many years ago when I was in Nashville, and this was the song that got me signed to my first publishing deal. It's a song about an old dog. stays on the porch more these days. He's getting on in age, has a hard time getting round. He used to run the fields all night, howl at trains passing by. His voice was strong and proud. He's damn near blind now, doesn't hear too well. He just lays out here and sleeps. Sometimes he'll move, oh, but he's just dreaming about the way it used to be. In his dreams, he's running down an open road. In his dreams, he's faster than he ever really was. In his dreams, he's right behind whatever he's after. In his dreams, the sun shining warm. In his dreams. Was my son's first best friend, mangy stray the rain dove in, hungry-eyed and paper-thin. When the strangers came just a little too close, he was lightning quick to let us know, not afraid to take a stand. Some say it's cruel to let him live this way, but I can't bear to let him go. Won't be long, he won't wake up anymore. I think somehow my old friend knows. In his dreams, he's running down an open road. In his dreams, he's faster than he ever really was. In his dreams, he's right behind whatever he's after. In his dreams, the sun shining warm. In his dreams. There you go, and I'll see you at the Outer Banks Songwriters Workshop. Thanks.
Hey there, it's Ray Turner. I'm here in the studios at Dixie 105.7. And first of all, let me thank the Dare County Arts Council for letting us be a part of this fantastic project. And I'd like to thank you for being here and watching the video. And a big thank you goes out to all of our military men and women. You know, in my family, we have a long history of military service. I had 5 brothers that were all in Vietnam, and thank the good Lord they came home. My dad was a drill sergeant in the United States Army. And here at the radio station, we wave the flag every chance we get. A big thank you to the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the United States Coast Guard. Thank you to the men and women who provide the very freedom that we enjoy so much every day. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I am going to get you back to the music. It's one of my favorites. It's a song that was written and performed by the Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Here's Alabaster. I hope you enjoy it.
my face. Gotta feed the beast now to keep the beast at bay. Scratching at the door now, will I let it in? Jumping through the window, he knows that it'll win. Dancing around my feet, gonna make me fall. Dancing around my feet, wants it all. Off down the highway, plays its little game, tearing through the hedges, every time the same. Darkness on my bed now, I smell the stench of death, growling low and long now, and I got no fight left. Dancing around my feet, gonna make me fall. Dancing around my feet, wants it all.
I'm the chair of veteran programs for the Dare County Arts Council, the commander of the American Legion, and an Afghanistan veteran. Thank you so much for joining me this evening as we raise money for our painting, pottery, photography, metalsmithing, writing, and songwriting workshops. These programs allow us the opportunity to teach veterans how to tell their unique first-hand experiences. Not only has this been shown to help in the treatment of post-traumatic stress, it's also a great way for us as a nation to learn and really experience it with them. This will allow us to pass those experiences down for generations. If you'd like to help us continue with this program, please find the donation link, I think it's at the bottom of this video, and make a donation now. In true Outer Banks fashion, let's go ride the waves with local Joe Bell Tyson.
What's up, everybody? My name is Joseph L. Tyson. Super excited to be out here being a part of the courthouse sessions, and really excited to play a song for y'all. I wrote the song a couple years back. If you know me, you know I'm a big time surfer. I'm always out there when the waves are good. And this song right here is called Go Ride the Waves. Shout out to all my surfing buddies out there. This one's for y'all. Here you go. This one's C, G, A minor, and F, just your basic tune. So enjoy. When I wake up in the morning, said I head down to the beach, grab my board and sunscreen, and head on out, Lord, to see just my friends, yeah, yeah. Well, there's nothing like spending all day on the beach, shooting the breeze, catching waves, and leaving your cares out at sea, singing your song. It goes like this. Go ride the waves, go ride the waves, when you wake up in the morning. Go be free, Lord, out at sea, I say. Oh baby, the band plays on. nothing like pulling, oh Lord, into the tube and coming out and screaming out with all your friends watching you. They call it Long the Green Room. I scream it out loud and it goes, go ride the waves, go ride the waves when you wake up in the morning. Go be free, Lord, out at sea, I say, oh baby, come on y'all, sing it, just like this. Go ride the waves, go ride the waves, wake up in the morning. Go be free, Lord, out at sea, I say, oh baby. One more time, praying for good waves. Go ride the waves, go ride the waves when you wake up, oh baby. Go ride the waves, go ride the waves when you wake up in the morning. All right, y'all hang loose. Thank you.
I'm John Harper. I'm a radio DJ at 99.1 The Sound. I've been on the Outer Banks for about 35 years. I also write about entertainment, music. I do features for the Virginia Pilot and the Coast. I have a connection to veterans. I was drafted number 36 in the draft back in the 70s and served my time at Fort Hood, Texas. But my dad, Major John T. Harper, Sr., was a 20-year Army man, retired as a major, served in 3 wars, World War II, Vietnam, and Korea, traveled around the world, ran officers' clubs in Europe, in Germany, taught at the Quartermaster School at Fort Lee, Petersburg, Virginia, where my parents met, and he was a member of the 82nd Airborne Division. It was a running joke in my family that I was chairborne in my Army career because I was a personnel clerk. My dad was airborne. So again, I have a real connection and a real appreciation for veterans of all the services, men and women. I'd like to introduce a tune by a great singer, songwriter, guitarist out of Virginia Beach, Carl Wern. It's called Too Far Away.
Greetings. This is Carl Wern. Greetings to all of you in North Carolina. Boy, I miss you. I had some wonderful moments there, and a lot of music was played in the Outer Banks. Also to all you budding songwriters, I hope you enjoy this presentation. I certainly have respect for the people that are helping to run this thing, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Thanks for having me.
Standing at the airport, but the city's lost on me. Carrying more baggage than anyone can see. Heart is weighing heavier than I could ever say. No, but for one reason, you are just too far away. Don't know how I got here or where my future lies. The man that I once used to be, now I hardly recognize. feels like I've been handing someone else's bill to pay. What I can't afford is you are just too far away. Suddenly I feel you like sunshine through the rain, and I must reconsider why I carry all this pain. Could it be this peaceful place I feel is here to stay? So anywhere you are isn't all that far away. Suddenly I feel that sea of kindness over me. I remember this is how love is supposed to be. Could it be I'm headed to a new and brighter day? So anywhere you are isn't all that far away. Again, I always loved the feel of my own bed. Lying here beside me calms the fires in my head. Though you're right here near me, there is one more thing to say. Come here, darling, now it's been long. You're just too far away. You are just too far away. You are just too far away. Yeah. You are just too far away.
Hi, this is State Representative Bobby Hanig. Want to give a quick shout out to the Dare County Arts Council and the Veterans Writing Project for putting on this amazing event. I know how important things like this are to military and their families. Serving in the military myself, I understand the sacrifices you make every day to protect us and to keep us safe. God bless you all, and God bless America. Thank you.
Hey, Chris, and all the participants for the Dare County Songwriters Workshop hosted by the Dare County Arts Council. So my name is Jamie Trent, and I'm a veteran from the Persian Gulf and the Navy veteran in the early 90s, and long time Outer Banks vacationer. I'm as far as my music goes, I would say first and foremost, I'm more of a lyric guy. I only play the guitar to get the melodies going and stuff like that. But it seems to be where my sweet spot is writing a lot of songs about the Outer Banks. That's truly where my passion is. And I think once I sort of honed in on what I knew, maybe what my sweet spot was, I just went after that and wrote what I knew. I mean, that's what folks do. It's what I've learned along the way. So anyway, I co-wrote this song with a Nashville songwriter. His name's Arliss Albritton. He's definitely brings it every time. I mean, he's had cuts by Luke Bryan and Jamie Johnson, things like that. But anyway, this song was inspired by all of those times growing up that myself and maybe some of you all spent on a fishing pier. That for me, it was more than just the fishing experience itself. It was the spending time with family, whether it was your father, an uncle, daughter, grandfather, whatever. I learned a lot hanging out on those fishing piers, specifically the Avalon Pier. So anyway, the song's called Throwbacks and Keepers, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks. I reeled in more croaker, drank my share of beer, out here at the end of old Avalon Pier. I lost more hooks and fish I caught, broke more line than bait I bought, but the real reason I keep coming here, it's about the throwbacks, keepers, bobbers and sinkers. So we're all out here fishing for a dream. Through the high tides and low tides, you'll always find a peace of mind in a lawn chair, surrounded by believers, reeling in those throwbacks and keepers. It ain't about the rod you use or the knots you tie. Don't matter if it's sunset or sunrise. Lawyers and criminals, yeah, out here we're all equals, hoping to just wet another line. It's about the throwbacks, keepers, bobbers and sinkers. So we're all out here fishing for a dream. Through the high tides and low tides, you'll always find a peace of mind in a lawn chair, surrounded by believers, reeling in those throwbacks and keepers. Pay the $2 and pick your spot, cast open that tackle box and forget about your worries for a while. It's about the throwbacks, keepers, bobbers and sinkers. So we're all out here fishing for a dream. Through the high tides and low tides, you'll always find a peace of mind in a lawn chair, surrounded by believers, reeling in those throwbacks and keepers, reeling in those throwbacks and keepers. Thanks for listening, folks, and have a great workshop. God bless.
Hey there, my name is Brian Burns. I'm the music director for WUNC Music here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Music and the arts are always crucial, especially in difficult times like the ones we're living in now. I'm so happy to welcome the songwriting students to the Music Unites Us workshop. Music really does unite us. It helps us heal and it brings us together as people. Also, as the grandson of a World War II veteran, I would like to thank you and your families for your service. It means so much to us and we really appreciate it. The next song today is by Shawnee Kilgore. It's called The Map. Shawnee is from Austin, Texas, and is one of the songwriting instructors for the workshop here. So enjoy.
Hey everybody, this is Shawnee Kilgore coming at you from Austin, Texas. I am a new member of the Dare County Arts Veteran Songwriting community. I'm so looking forward to the workshop that is coming up. It's such an honor to have been invited to teach and to partake in this really, really amazing thing. So I can't wait for that. Thank you so much for tuning into this show. And this is a song of mine that I've been thinking about. It's a newer song about love across the distance and coming home. So this is called The Map. You called up a butterfly, I called up a lighthouse. We carried the sky on our backs for a spell, stitching a map from a heart to a bargain motel. You called up a mountain, I called up a lion. I roared and you shook and we danced in the sky. I could do better and I would do better to try. If you have time, then that's all that we need. If I have breath, you can take it from me. I think you have wings that no one can see. You called up a highway, I called up a raven. I called for the wind and it brought me to you. The map led me over the mountain that it led you through. You called up a train and I called up a station. It's hard to know when to start breaking in time. The light will be on, you have only the porch steps to climb. If you have time, then that's all that we need. If I have breath, you can take it from me. I think you have wings that no one can see. No one but me. So call up your butterfly, I'll call up a lighthouse. We'll carry the sky on our backs for a spell. Thank you so much.
Hi there, I'm Lisa Brickhouse Davis, and I just want to say how excited I am to be a part of this really cool project. I also want to say from the bottom of my heart a big thank you to all who serve our country, to our veterans and their families. We appreciate you so much. And speaking of families, I'm proud to say that within my family, I've had several veterans as well. A grandfather who served in World War II, great uncles in Korea, and an uncle in Vietnam. In 2016, I created an event called the Dare to Care OBX Shred Fest. It's a day where our community comes together to celebrate the strength of our veterans and also the strength of our special needs community members. This annual event that happens on Armed Forces Day is celebrated through extreme sports and through music. And speaking of music, through this annual event and under the direction of Ruth Wyand, a rock band like none other has been formed, consisting of 5 IDD community members and 4 typically developing members. We have the first and only inclusive rock band called the Dare to Care OBX Shredders. I'm very proud right now to present the Shredders to you, covering Bob Dylan's classic, Knockin' on Heaven's Door.
Can't
everyone, my name is Lorelei Costa, and I'm so excited to be here today to introduce to you the next song. So, are you ready? Before we start the next song, I want to share with you a quote that really inspires me. It's by Igor Levit, the piano player, and he said, "The existential must of music making is so very, very important today." The existential must of music making. To me, music and the arts is what brings us together. It's what inspires us. It's what creates positive change, makes movements, and it's what unites us. So that's why I love the theme of today's program, Music Unites Us. I'm also the executive director of the Outer Banks Community Foundation, and we were very honored to be able to help the Arts Council this year with a grant to launch their arts offerings virtually through the COVID crisis, as well as a grant a few years ago to help support and launch the Veterans Arts programming. So without further ado, next up is Mary D. Williams from North Carolina, historian, powerful voice and singer, singing "I Want to Be Ready."
Hi, I'm Mary D. Williams, folklorist, performer, and adjunct professor at Duke University. This song I want to share with you today is a spiritual. The song alludes to walking around freely in Jerusalem. It's entitled, "I Want to Be Ready." The song also reinforces readiness, being ready to escape, change locations geographically. When the song mentions Jerusalem, it is as any other biblical city that the enslaved referenced. It is always an expression of freedom, always an expression of liberation, geographical movement, getting away from the existing circumstance or situation. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, children. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John. As the song was passed down orally to the civil rights movement, the lyrical changes emphasized that we want our freedom and we want it now. It became more of a demand. It no more alluded to a geographical change or location. But now it begins in the 60s to take its place as making a demand in the changes in the circumstances or the present situation. It was in total opposition to Jim Crow laws and injustice. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, children. I want to be ready, marching for freedom just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready, children. I want to be ready because we're marching for freedom just like John. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael Lewis, commander of Outer Banks VFW Post 10950. We're proud to partner with the Arts Council on this wonderful project. The next song is Ships by Michael Lilly.
All is quiet on the water, and the wind across the sand. It whispers through our quarters that the morning's close at hand. Our love's in perfect order as we fold our sails and sleep. But the moon is falling starboard, and we have promises to keep. We rest here while we can, but we hear the ocean calling in our dreams, and we know by the morning the wind will fill our sails to test the seams. And a calm is on the water, and part of us would linger by the shore, for ships are safe in harbor. But that's not what ships are for. Head for open water, set a course for distant land, and out here there are no borders, and the truth is in the chance. We fill our sails with purpose, find direction in the stars. We pray the dark and deep won't hurt us, and sail with open arms. We rest here while we can, but we hear the ocean calling in our dreams, and we know by the morning wind will fill our sails to test the seams. And a calm is on the water, and part of us would linger by the shore, for ships are safe in harbor. But that's not what ships are for. Ships are safe in harbor, that's not what ships are for.
Hi, my name is Bob Muller. I have the privilege to serve as Vice President of the Don and Catherine Bryan Cultural Series. The Bryan Cultural Series brings major cultural events to the Outer Banks. We have two great shows coming up. We have the last full week in August. We'll have our Surf and Sounds Chamber Music Series. We hope to have two virtual shows and two outdoor live shows. And on September 10th, Thursday evening, September 10th, we have the U.S. Poet Laureate, Joy Harjo, who will do a virtual reading for us. You can get all that information and more at bryanculturalseries.org. That's bryanculturalseries.org to keep up with everything happening with one of the Arts Council's great partners, the Don and Catherine Bryan Cultural Series. I say partner because we have been supportive of the courthouse sessions. We actually helped sponsor the first Veterans Writers Workshop. We did that because Don Bryan, our namesake, served 30 years in the Army Air Corps and Air Force. He fought in 3 wars, flew fighter jets in Korea, and retired to Nags Head, where he lived as a working artist and community leader. From Don, from all of us at the Bryan Cultural Series, welcome to the veteran songwriters who have come. Thank you to all the veterans and our audience for your service to us and to our country. We cannot thank you enough. And with that, let's get on with the show. And let's hear from Chatham Rabbits with Clean Slate.
All right, y'all, this is our tune called Clean Slate. Ready? 1, 2, 3. spinning real like the thoughts running through my head. But when I'm done, I'll walk the gravel home and meet you in our bed. Meet you in our bed. But when I open the door, you'll holler at me. Take off your muddy boots. The sun will set, but I won't sleep, just waiting for the coffee to brew. Waiting for the coffee to brew. Mornings are the best part of the day, like innocent, youthful glow. Nature's way of giving us a brand new, clean slate. I might work on the truck that hasn't cranked in weeks and pick up all my tools. Lay it in the shed I built last fall, back when the weather was cool. And there's a book I need to read. My grandma left me when she died. I'll sit on the porch in a rocking chair, crack it open and finally cry. Finally cry. Mornings are the best part of the day, like innocent, youthful love. Nature's way of giving us a brand new, clean slate. Mornings are the best part of the day, like innocent, youthful glow. Nature's way of giving us a brand new, clean slate. Clean slate.
Hello, my name is Reed Corbett, Executive Director of the Coastal Studies Institute on beautiful Roanoke Island. The Coastal Studies Institute has been a proud partner of the Outer Banks Veterans Program since the very beginning, and we're excited to continue that collaboration. As a son of a Marine Corps officer and a longtime resident, although during my younger years, of the Marine Corps Air Station, Cherry Point, I'd like to thank each of you for all you have and continue to do for our country. So thank you. Our next song is As Long as It Feels Right by Jana Pokop.
Hey everybody, my name's Jana Pokop. I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm really excited to be one of the mentors for the Veteran Songwriting Workshop. Wish we were all gathering in person, but this is the next best thing. I wrote this song based off of a great piece of advice someone gave me. They said keep following music and the creative path for as long as it feels right. And I thought that's a good song title. I broke down in Minnesota, both by temperament and car. And I got baptized with the hood up while the summer monsoon roared. See, I am good at my be alone. And it's the clouds that pull the storm up. It's the company I keep. And it's the things my mother said out loud when she thought I'd gone to sleep. And it's the sun that breaks the clouds up, the first deep breath after the flood. It's the magnetic force that binds us with all the iron in our blood. We gotta keep our eyes bright. We will see the sun. We're walking with a flashlight, one foot in front of the other one, as long as it feels right. As long as it feels right.
Hi, I'm Tess Judge, and I'm the chair of the Dare County Arts Council. And I am just delighted this afternoon to come before you and to talk about our veterans and how we need to celebrate our veterans every day for their tireless, committed service to take care of all of us. And we also need to reach out and thank their families because they have many sacrifices along the way. And this afternoon, I am so pleased to let you know that you are going to hear a wonderful presentation of Joe Bell Flowers by Marcy Brenner and Lou Castro from Molasses Creek. And I hope you will enjoy. And always remember that we want to remember our veterans each and every day and give thanks to them and honor them for their service to all of us.
Louie's playing some slap key guitar there. So I wrote the words to this song for the women of Ocracoke, who I've been thinking a lot about these days. I've been missing them. And I think this song means a lot right now. So I suppose we're all Joe Bell Flowers now. And this goes out to all of you. While she rocks and sews, her man's out on the water, old drums boiling on the stove. Through her kitchen curtains, a melody flows so sweet. On the breeze down the lane to my heart, across my sandy street. Joe Bell Flowers, bloom and brave in the rough. Tempest may toss you, but you will pull through. Joe Bell Flowers, beautiful and yet so tall. With some rain, a little sun, just enough, you'll become the little promise I find that bring me home. The ocean whispers softly through the cedars and the dunes. I whistle in my kitchen, 'cause I'm cooking up my words and tunes. And I close my eyes to hear her sing her children down to sleep. And I weep nighty night and sleep tight, I pray your soul to keep. Joe Bell Flowers, bloom and brave in the rough. Tempests will toss you, but you will pull through. Joe Bell Flowers, beautiful and yet so tough.
some rain, a little sun, just enough, you'll become the little promise, the fire that bring me home. And everywhere we've been, oh, bellflowers bloom and brave in the rough. Tempest may toss you, but you will pull through. Joe, bellflowers, beautiful and yet so tough. With some rain or sun, just enough, you'll become a little calm, the fire that bring you home.
Hello, Congressman Greg Murphy, coming from Eastern North Carolina's 3rd Congressional District. I want to reach out and thank all the servicemen and women and all the veterans and their families for their tremendous sacrifice to keep this nation free. You know, art is integral to the recovery process from those returning from abroad. We're so lucky in North Carolina to have artists and songwriters that make us proud. One is here today, Ray Scott. Ray, take it away with Dirty Shirt.
Hey, you guys, I wish I was there with you. I grew up on the Outer Banks, grew up in North Carolina, going to the Outer Banks as a kid. You know, I grew up the son of a Vietnam vet. My dad served in the Army over there, and my grandfather was in World War II. He flew fighter planes. So we have a long history of military in my family. It's always been something that's close to my heart. I've been to Iraq, I've been to Afghanistan, Alaska, I've played for troops all over. I want you guys to know how much we appreciate what you do for us, the sacrifice you make. Y'all, here's a little song I wrote. It was on my first album back in 2005. This was a little dedication to my old man. But I think you guys probably know a guy like this too. Daddy wasn't much on the thought of a coat and tie. They ain't much good to a man wearing steel-toe boots from 8 to 5. He's been known to pop the top on a broom. He came off a little rough sometimes, but folks that know him knew. If you can look past a dirty shirt, see beyond greasy hands, you'll find a hard work and a damn good man. Army green seemed to suit him more than college life. Well, that's what his old man did, y'all. Hell, he turned out all right. They never got him that great big house, a fancy car. But y'all, you know it ain't the neighborhood you're in. It's the neighbor that you are, right? And if you look past a dirty shirt, see beyond greasy hands, you'll find a hard work and a damn good man. He's He's got scars and an angel on his arm. He got in Saigon in '65. To most folks, you know he ain't nothing more than the old boy on the corner changing tires. But if you look past the dirty shirt, see beyond them greasy hands, well, you're gonna find a hard at work baby. If you look past the dirty shirt, see beyond greasy hands, yeah, you'll find a hard at work and a damn good man. Kinda like my dad, y'all. God bless y'all.
Bob Woodard, Chairman, Dare County Board of Commissioners. I'd like to thank the many veterans for their service to our country. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the songwriters who donated their time to this project. Next up, Healing Notion by Tim Reynolds.
Hello, this song is called Healing Notion, dedicated to you.
Welcome everyone. I'm Barbara St. Amman, a Marine Corps widow an independent writer, proud member of the Dare County Arts Council, and co-founder with Chris Solwin of the Outer Banks Veterans Arts Programs. By way of background for you, 8 years ago, I was driving up to Washington, D.C. to visit family, friends, and former clients when I heard a compelling radio interview by Diane Rehm with Ron Capps, the founder of the National Veterans Writing Project. At that time, Ron and his team of instructors were delivering the writing project curriculum to assist military veterans and who were patients at Walter Reed Hospital and other veteran medical facilities. All I could think was that I wanted to bring that program to the Outer Banks, where a large percentage of our residents are veterans and their families. So when I got to D.C., I looked up Ron's phone number and called him. The following day, we met at an open-air courtyard restaurant in downtown D.C. and talked for over an hour. My main question was, would he consider condensing his program into a portable curriculum and bringing it to us? We agreed that it was worth a try, and in less than a year, in November, Ron was delivering the first two-day writing workshop to veterans. The Arts Council program has now expanded to include music writing and access to the broader scope of creative arts. In November, the Dare County Arts Council also serves as the hub of the Outer Banks Veterans Week, through which local businesses, organizations, and individuals from one end of the Outer Banks to the other honor the service of our military and their families. Welcome to the Outer Banks Music Writing Project, our first done with virtual delivery. It is my pleasure to introduce songwriter Ron Capps, founder of the National Veterans Writing Project. After many tours of distinguished military service, Ron continues to serve our country and all of us with his tireless work to assist veterans, active duty military, and members of the military family. Recently turning to an earlier passion, Ron has focused his recent attention on songwriting. Following is a song entitled This Time by Ron that provides us with a moving visit to the conflicted feelings of many of our heroes and their families, who are so strongly drawn and dedicated to the protection of our country and to the values and ideals for which it stands.
Hi, I'm Ron Capps, and this is a song of mine that's called This Time. And you come home with the smell of war still on your clothes, and the airport's a freak show, and it's hard to fake a smile. You're wearing your past in the ribbons there on your chest, but they can smell the future on your breath. It's just a shot to calm your nerves. And your little girl wants to know, when she sits down to supper time, is that the last time you'll have to go? Daddy, did you win the war this time? And you're making a list of all the dinners that you've missed, and all the nights you should have kissed. The kids' bad dreams away, and you tally the cost of a daughter's soccer season lost, and the baseballs that won't get tossed, and a wife who cries alone. And your little girl wants to know, when she sits down for supper time, is that the last time you'll have to go? Daddy, did you win the war this time? And you wake up with the dead still hiding in your eyes, from the dreams that can't be sanitized. And you think you've come undone, and now and then someone asks you how you are, and when you're just too worn out to pretend, you wish you were back there. And your little girl wants to know, when she sits down to supper time, is that the last time you'll have to go? Daddy, did you win the war this time? But then your orders are in, and like that you're headed back again. It's a 6-month pump, but you'll extend, 'cause that's where you're most at home. And your little girl wants to know, when she sits down to supper time, is this the last time you'll have to go? Daddy, will you win the war this time?
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in tonight. We're getting ready for our final performance of the evening, and I just wanted to take time to thank Johnny Waters, who produced this concert film for us tonight. Thanks, Johnny, for being one of the first members of our writing workshop back in 2013. Johnny is, as Ron would put it, a multi-hyphenated. He's a songwriter, musician, great guitarist, educator, veteran, and we're just thrilled that he produced this show for us. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you. I appreciate you involving me from the very beginning. The songwriting workshop really has changed my life, and I don't say that to be dramatic. approach it's enabled me to have to songwriting, and the amount of growth that it's led to has really been a blessing for me, and something that I'm very, very thankful for. So thanks for putting this on and all the effort you guys have put into it. We definitely want to take our time and thank all of the songwriters, because without them, this whole thing doesn't really make any sense to put on. So the content that you guys provided year after year, the contributions you made are excellent, and especially this year that I had the honor of producing and editing and compiling all of the work. It made it a lot of fun. Having so many great songs and presentations from those songwriters really made this thing fun, and I think you guys have enjoyed it and will enjoy Kyle as well.
So I'd like to thank a handful of folks as well. Ron Capps, our partner in crime, the Veterans Writing Workshop. Thanks for pulling this all together for us. A special thanks to our digital team, Jessica Sands and Tatum Clements, for helping us put everything together. Also, thanks to everybody at the North Carolina Arts Council, Wayne Martin, Vicky Vitiello, Brenda McCallum, and an extra special thank you to Sandra Davidson, who was really helpful in helping us find songwriters from throughout the state. In fact, our last performer, she introduced me to. We sent an email to Kyle Petty, and his wife Morgan and Kyle, I think, were the first ones to respond. It looked like he got our email asking for a song, immediately grabbed his guitar and his phone, and delivered a wonderful performance. So again, thanks for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who donated. And next up, our final song is Hard Times by Kyle Petty.
Hey everybody, I'm Kyle Petty. You don't expect to see me with a guitar. Most of the time I'm around race cars. But anyhow, first and foremost, thank all of you for your service. Every single one of you. You can never say thank you enough, so thank you. I'm going to sing you a song I wrote about 12 years ago. I've always dabbled in songwriting. It's a great outlet. When you're happy, when you're sad, it doesn't make any difference, man. You can get lost in the music. And I wrote this song about 12 years ago during the financial crisis. I was watching the news one night, and all of these stories were on the news, and I put them all together. It's called Hard Times. There's a house at the end of the street. Yard ain't been mowed in weeks, all the curtains are drawn. Ain't seen nobody around. Piece of paper taped to the front door. I know what it is, I've seen them before, and it's showing up a lot more all around this town. A house that used to be a home now sits empty and alone. It's just another sign that we're living in hard times. Man stands on a street corner, maybe in your town. Everything he owns in a backpack, lays by his feet on the ground. Had a wife and a family. He believed in the American dream. Now he's holding a sign that says homeless, work for something to eat. And there before the grace of God stands me or you. And only by the grace of God will we get through. He's just another sign that we're living hard times. Now I know life ain't always easy, and I know life ain't always gonna be fair. Lately all you've gotta do is look around and you'll see hard times more and more, signs are everywhere. Family sits in a minivan Sunday morning in a church parking lot. They say a prayer no one knows, and each other is all they've got. They dressed in a restroom this morning at Walmart. They're living in their van and they're doing all they can to stay together. They're holding on by just a prayer. Faith and family make them stronger, but fear and doubt keeps whispering how much longer. 'Cause they're just another sign we're all living in hard times. Yes, they're just another sign of the times that we're all living hard times. God bless each and every one of you guys. Thanks for allowing me to do this, and thank you again for all you've done.